We air the midweek edition of Happy Sports. Wednesday, 11th day in the month of September. From politics. Mejai. DNAC. Come on, European Games Corso. African qualifiers to Corso on the continent. Can I say what we're joining media live on radio, live on social media on our Facebook page, Happy 90.9 FM. Join us at Trase, Kukuan Soundbright, our ha, Prince of Brown, our ha, and our Afis Kwano, Emmanuel for Sapia, special one, our ha, Collins, a train go live on Facebook, since we call it Kelly, Isaac Sampani, Julivelli, Omina Pomed, Jumedi, Abrawo. Oh, yeah, and we have a code.
Obi, Bibiaboko.
Okay.
Yeah, baby jets, the Bibiabe woman. Their calf, their balance, good news.
I don't know.
Good news. I say, Omo my boy games in be outside now. You see, Hunyansa. Omo their bantam crowd. I am yes, Omo their bantam kaka 1 week, no their ba. No mama yako boy game wo Mauritania. Omo new facilities no mwesi no. Yako Mali. New facilities no mwesi no. Nanka kafa share. Say sebi penny total ambo bra yi kobo games ewo Mali eni Mauritania. Ka ba enim gwase na ebeba ho ni nyina no. Ebema ya yeden. Ebema yesu ade. No,
also enim gwase.
Baby ayedu no. Baby ayedu no.
The other is not just cutting your nose to spite your face.
No.
Yakubo hoy, wo betu akomote da akoma game.
Oh, yeah, be show TV so. Yeah, be fan say kwa. See, oh no, Obi, except baby, yeah, facilities no edru no. Oh, say emam penifo bi omo na die nima, omo they are responsible for the day-to-day running of our facilities no. So many guase because some new stadium na yesi watakwa no. Obi new stadium na yesi watakwa no. Say BBC no mu say that stadium shouldn't be business as usual because and you see some of these facilities no grand renovation you see 20 years
27-28
yes 20 years sisi amno kase adane cemetery 2016 yana ye be a Cape Coast Sports Stadium ano I think yene Korea China and China and a ball friendly game wo and do 10 years the facility is no longer fit for purpose le godeni po do mo musi e no manya pitch no dada sisi anso yenya ni one and mekaya Blasters be ball third place game against Ivory Coast Baba Yara Sports Stadium 208 AFCON. Mekai players no interview omo grantee and say Baba Yara Sports Stadium no facilities no mo use AFCON no that was the best facility I know mo use. Players nangasa jaji Baba Yara as the best stadium ye use from 2008 ebesi ne endu 20 years. Enti baby do no me take a cap de a statement in about bonti obi na yem ya can say cap 10 because already omama e normal 7 omo my air provisional license me de bo Angola no omo my 7 things ye bekom 7 things say ye ansa na ya den oma approve venue na my enti ga statement in about bonti abantem dodo.
Oh yeah, Mambofo.
Dabi.
Oh yeah,
no. Oh no.
My main kind statement na etifo enim the Ecoso no enti the Ecoso saying the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has withdrawn its approval for the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi, Ghana, due to technical infractions, including an unsuitable playing field. No problem with this statement. Now, I'll point out problem with the statement. The decision was made after observations made by CAF during the recent African Cup of Nations qualifying match between Ghana and Angola, which was played at the Baba Yara Stadium on September 5th, 2024. Based on these observations, it was determined that the stadium did not meet the required standards for hosting Category 3 international matches. The CAF team identified several issues, including a playing field that was deemed unsuitable for competitive matches. The stadium's playing field had deteriorated significantly with uneven surfaces, poor drainage, and inadequate grass cover. The Barbara Stadium, which has a seating capacity of over 40,000, has hosted several high-profile matches in the past, including World Cup qualifiers and AFCON matches. CAF officials expressed dissatisfaction with the state of the stadium, citing the need for Ghanaian authorities to invest in upgrading the facility to meet international standards. A letter from CAF noted earlier concerns expressed by the continental body about the state of the playing field. Quote, it's important to note that prior to the match, CAF has expressed concerns about the suitability of Baba Yara Sports Stadium for hosting top-tier international fixtures. Persistent issues at this venue, as well as others in Ghana, such as the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, Accra Sports Stadium, have also been noted, unquote. Given the... Oh, assembly, okay, Mima. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, technology becoming power. Given the absence, Given the absence of any other CAF-approved Category 3 stadiums in Ghana, CAF has requested the Ghana Football Association, the GFA, to select an alternative venue from among those approved by CAF outside Ghana for match day 3 and 4 of the African Cup of Nations Morocco 2025 qualifiers. The letter from CAF also recommended that the relevant authorities conduct a comprehensive assessment of all major international stadia in Ghana to ensure they comply with CAF technical standards. Additionally, CAF advised that the stadium management engage experienced companies immediately to undertake the necessary refurbishments to meet CAF FIFA standards. CAF expressed its commitment to supporting Ghana through the GFA in bringing its stadiums up to required standards for hosting CAF and FIFA senior international matches, offering to assist by providing an international pitch consultant with experience in major international competitions, including AFCON, to offer additional expert guidance on the necessary improvements. The cost of this support would be borne by the GFA. CAF went on to indicate that once the needed renovation works were completed, it would, at the GFA's request and expense, conduct an independent inspection to assess the stadium's suitability for future matches. The withdrawal of approval means that Ghana will have to find alternative venues for upcoming international matches, including the AFCON qualifier. The Ghana Football Association has promised to work with government to address the issues and restore the stadium to its former status. Where any statement, and I say when you release the Ghana Football Association, they are bad. Joe, let me point out the issues I have with this statement. And I think the statement even captured it, but I'm surprised the emphasis was on the pitch. And this is the open paragraph of the statement. So the Confederation of African Football has withdrawn approval for the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi due to technical infractions, including an unsuitable playing field. But over the body of the letter Nimua, and I said the release Nimua, the focus of the GFA was on the playing field, leaving out the technical infractions. Joel, I can promise you, the pitch invasion is a major issue.
Oh yes, and
match organization is a major issue.
And you see, pitch invasion no, no, atoa so miensa ho. Atoa so mienu esiwo Baba Yara in the last 1 year. Mienu esiwo Baba Yara ena baako ekosi wo Cape Coast. Inti pitch invasion no no account, but I'm surprised
and your pitch invasion am TV so nko no say during the course of the game you ball best upon player
na
player to park no so
and
to our collective shame last time called almost say near crowd park no so I think the GFA should have captured that in the statement to say pitch in your own even pitch in corner There are other things that we need. Look, match organization is so poor. So poor. Say media center. Ubana nipa jwa fa.
I know there. I say acquire norm. Kroma.
When you say the last 2 international breaks, the last 2 home games, you book it over our sports stadium. Oh, that's the way you book it. Amaso. Against the South African Republic, you book it.
Indeed, Obi. Question I will be said, identity and focus on the pitch, GF statement, focus on the pitch. It's just about shifting the goalpost. Because some of the technical aspects in there, your mono juma. But ebano pitch there in your munsem. Ebano pitch there in your munsem. Inti enono say a tre na ye tiano. Oh, ye man no focus omono ISN training our press conference or pick angle. In some na calf ediba no GF no GF picking the angle and GF sounds to play to the gallery of the public because omono himself pitch no ena dodo na no eka wasem inti ye focus on pitch and just say NSA no yes. But Obi now ka say me bomb pa say nkobo games no wa abonte no me ya mambofo ni NS mpanifo muntumi enhwe facility no so omno ya mambofo no
enye numpo I don't think you didn't capture it right. Mambofo ne obi a wonim say September you international break.
Yes.
Now the facility na ma high tio a month to the international break. Now I just car no ma ho kwan say yenya so no park ne so tio eno mamofo no obi a ore park na ma han o wore park na ma han say asore no enko tietia park no so sen no no say ni wi a ono a magician or a magician oboto wa grass na nyi in 2 weeks na ya ko bobo no say sebi o wi ase no onko anim nya senti no on be ne sa won no mamofo. Because boy, you go away. You buy flight ticket on my players and your officials. You buy hotel. You book hotel. The officer can Mike. You buy ticket on my players. No. You buy rent hotel on my players. No. No. At whose cost? You buy ha. Say you mitigate fees. You buy Accra. And then mitigate expense. You buy match no. No. Want to mitigate fees. Look. Me rent this stadium, no. Me, I don't have a problem with renting this facility. Me need problem that, and that has been my conviction all along.
It should be anyhow.
But I can't demand now. Let me say international break in September. No, was a grass in the year. My mom goes so. Stadium no, 40,000. More than some kunya park no so. More than transstance ni na more than share.
You see,
this morning we ought to be asking the NSA. Some serious questions.
Obrenya.
Some serious questions.
Oshe NSA for now. Most of the times, I am moving inside the pitch na ebo no. So no pen moving other sectors of the field no. So because over the weekend, had to folk any basak again. Na washrooms ni na ya locking ni na.
Washrooms.
Ya locking ni na.
Now you see,
imagine say
I was complaining about match organization. Unim say obobo. Ni pa wa friend person ni pamra park no so. Sit up better so me paso. Ensuegu when be oru na business so ta hokra obi envi. Say everything is so disorganized
and Accra Sports Stadium 40,000. Nipa ba ko pe na pipa nkonya no so nyina o.
Oh there be how.
Nipa ba ko pe o ba ko pe. Recently on the by say on mpo ntia ne ka.
40,000
nipa ba ko de pipa so.
One na da about it ejuma no me from my money. O say no kwa ye ntia ne ka.
Mo hwere ba me.
Ye be hwere ba shows.
Ene ya
mudin.
Nipa ba ko pe na pipa.
Be car ne. Yeah.
Since waka. Oh.
Pitch issue no. Obi unim say Christ Embassy Pastor Chris asori no. Koye show bi wo Sierra Leone stadium
I think it's Liberia.
Liberia.
Yeah.
Unim say omo ban Liberia because no omo need facilities in omo ya innovation na ombeye event no e wo ho no. Won say omo amomo park no. Omo share we ni nyina wo pitch no eti nti wotena stadium ho a na de ye shobo a ball na movement na ekono ye nyina ye tena stars no obi ehu na asori na ye nyina ye kobọ mpa na no de ye ntumi ntina
my stage
my stage you know past so for the gina so na ye ntumi ntina stars no munye was it last na say 2024 year Taylor Swift okobo a 3-day concert Benabao obi what is omo complaining about pitch okobo 3-day concert and omo concert na equipment na de no omo de ye omo stage no enya bi na ye de CCC ekroma no and see me me de like you see a better truth say na cap say yen choose approved venues no kabem de say cap na ngase be choose so Mauritania facility Mali mpo de o metumi house ye omo football center ho na yakoda Mali na ye use omo facilities na ye use omo stadium no na ye dey yes na no ye koba na amaye agensakra on senior obi ye beye ye nyoma na
football ni onim se masa
no but say do
because nipa na we in charge no enye sika de ba ko bom watch no wo yes Africa so enye sika
yes
oh no you understand my point then ke buy na ke yi ne fi ona say ya say charge na anka you
yeah but
you do what is right
obi because say on say sisi ano the magnitude of the issue no they are not appreciating it and nka omo appreciate ya nka deputy director member kan say Angola for no man bobo yi enti say ye de kwa bonten say Ghana for the first time enye say akubiesi say Sudan and to quanti and omo de omo national team no omo move omo from Sudan e de kwa Saudi Arabia and ana say omo bo omo games e outside Sudan enye say ntokọ bi na esi e Ghana nemo for the first time founding fathers of CAF na ye ka ho ye kwa akobo ye ball e outside because ye ni pitch and it's an also indictment on Nancy Africa Games here he host
I didn't indictment
obi indictment because sika ye spend ye renovate Legon Stadium aye ntumi anya pitch obi sika ye spend ye renovate Legon Stadium aye ntumi anya pitch enkasabro we a baba yara atete apranse mi nenka ye de ni we ano no ade a omumpa so mehu say new facility aba enka new facility na ebe den ye be use
it's am say the statement of the GFN is a bit misleading.
Oh yes,
and your pitch pay
on my picky angle
hold on and your pitch pay and a may approve venue and say may approve venue that's like a TNA
yes
but I tell you that if the CAF people come they TNA they will approve it
Sure.
yes no
when they are Cape Coast and you approve let's Cape Coast a pitch in here there are safe zone areas Cape Coast bus team bus bar he be a bus need to place in the dressing room
it was too much
and what open and they be a police for and a barricade human barricade
and sana
place no
to me room
on poor match the same and a major
Yes,
concern for any CAF approved venue in fact Baba is supposed to do Nagasa Krano it's one of the issues are also resolved because Baba VIP one na bus ma be jina near big gate kese na bus ni jina players no a code dressing room
yes
it's a huge matter factor
and until obi
DNA stance no any field no there's no inner perimeter access from fast to get into the stadium is easy
yeah
it is not a matter of just the pitch
when me say obi on my pick angle I say St. John our press conference our pick angle on my pick angle and I GFA I pick because omunim say ye nyina no way and a den ye ka ho asem ye nyina ye ka about pitch into all the normal CAF list here as to the reason why omo ntumi omo I will draw the approval of baba ya no omo stress on the page because pitch no say pitch conversation ba ye direct ni nyina eko one quarters nti one angle and omo focus
I have the video after the game by our sports stadium. I wanted to post it. That's how your calf organize. Your calf, you allow us to. No. This is better over the pitch. Yeah. Should the nipa suppose say
two
we will show it, but you come on brother. Mohammed Tuah in 7 or so. Until we now, all right. If I'm on 7 or Major Dem, because our brother say, but I want to say no ebre. Oh, yango.
Well, Italian mafia bese no che tempo penisinomo na che se there is no time for any man. Emreni ho democratisphobia yen hensem na se emfemfri the UEFA Nations League na etwegu endrano our League A no our Puskas Arena Budapest Hungary etnafie any Bosnia equity obia entimi ampre boy friend ball Anthony Young kwatrem our Johan Cruyff Arena our Holland no Netherlands etnafie any Germany equity on the 2nd minute mark and Tijani Reinders etimi also atena NFM pono 38 minute mark Dennis Undaf and so etimi ete kan 45+3 Joshua Kimmich edebako episo emane koye 2-1 honum 50th minute Denzel Dumfries and so etimi ete kana game no ekoye 2-2 honum ewo League B no no say enetie Albania etena fie ama Georgia etoshe no so ebone kabako peo oprebia wentimi ante honum Czech Republic echi Ukraine almost the golden generation of Ukraine me dem nshade ho omani so ye papa Czech Republic echi no ebone 3-2 honum England etna Wembley echi Finland ebone 2-0 na game no na mu odin papa England edi agro ye papa yenkotie kwan a go no esifa ebaye Wembley se na feeling ni euphoria ni bibia etie Wembley
space lovely ball 2-0 Harry Kane created by the debutant Noni Madueke, the pass from Trent Alexander-Arnold to find Madueke and the little layoff, and Kane, as he so often does, just makes it look so simple with an expertly crafted shot that's spinning beyond the reach of Lukas Radetzky. England 2, Finland 0.
Okay, na chese Hurricane no na endra osifom ye papa kai na hye no so se ne 100th game na otimi ebo edema the 3 Lions of England na otimi enya 2 goals so nti akoso eya ne 66 goals a wahye dada no me ne abrante no etimi ahye 68 goals honom ede ama England na after the game no ene ye bopne early Castle oye interim manager edema the 3 Lions of England e bisa ne se performance ne kra etene se no so I enjoy ne hu ye papa original dugout no ohwese team no attack no na enikakwa.
Obviously important that we got the results, but more importantly for me it was important that we had performances. You understand at the side of the pitch, enjoying watching the team play, attacking, being exciting. But I thought we had that over the 2 games. To score 4 goals in 2 games is good. I still think we could have done better. I think we've come up against 2 really resilient teams, 2 excellent goalkeepers. But yeah, I think we're moving in the right direction.
Ene kakali Castle and so ekaya ye bo enano pay na wonso wati bi oho na Hurricane atoto ntina mienu se na medi kan no Lee den and okade afa.
First of all, it's brilliant that he's got the 100 caps tonight, and then to score the 2 goals and the way that he took the goals, outstanding. Not surprising, to see him in the short space of time that we've worked with him, the standards that he's got, the level that he produces every single day, on and off the pitch. Hopefully he'll get all the plaudits tonight. We were very lucky to have him. He's definitely performed on this camp the way I've seen him perform for Bayern this season. He looked very motivated to keep doing it as well, so which can only be good for us.
Okay, and then Kakali Castle, and so at the 2 draw Hurricane, the man in the golden boot and draw osifom ye papa na after saying kunim die ne buy otimi ball 2 goals no and e bisan say game no kra saying and sifa e man no say na a perfect night pa na as a striker or born 100 game na the basic duty or person your game no man say obeto atena and a goals no so etimi e buy.
Oh, it was almost a perfect night. You know, as a striker, of course, on my 100th cap, I wanted to score a goal and make the night as memorable as possible, and to win the game as well. So to score, a couple of good goals, a couple of nice finishes, and help the team win 2-0 was pretty much perfect. So a proud night for me and the family, and now we can enjoy it. I had enough shots to get the hat trick, but I think Lee spoke about managing some minutes with a lot of games coming up. So of course, I'd love to have stayed on, but no hard feelings for that.
And Jebiana Hurricane de Betu just any goal or share against Poland no technically and any goal or no any for ye papa and draw or share 2 beautiful goals. Then they say 2 goals now be so no say ena usifa eka edia fa sa goal now share against Poland and one that so I was runner and ochemu say ushe goal or share ya. It was a perfect pass from Trent Alexander-Arnold. On also kind of fast the control ball no a ball sulia opoma ball no eto atenemu and also ye fe papa na sa 2 goals no the beka goal or share against Poland.
Yeah, that's right up there, to be honest. Obviously, a great ball from Trent through the lines, and to have a little nutmeg and then strike it the way I did was a great finish. So nice to see it kind of come off the other side of the bar. So both of them, I think on your 100th cap night will go down as a couple of my favourites for sure.
Okay, and then a Kaka Hurricane again. And so at the 2 dra and dra none and money now was stadium na and ye fed ya ground. Bisa Harry said, Osia Kain in his 100th game, Nelfin Pon Nabusia 4 L1 Bla or Mobonechi Dom, no saying I'm not feeling it here. And I say a great occasion pa at the mano. Say ne Osia Kain, the 100th game, na Nabusia 4, and money now, Agupamana so na ne mano omususadie into Mon Shada and Tin, ya Cosonase, Nemum Somunia, or Mena special memory of that occasion.
No, it's a great occasion. Obviously, I think they're a little bit young still to kind of understand what's really going on. But I think they're special memories when we're older and we can look back and see them on the pitch. Everything I do wouldn't be possible without them. So a special night. I've had some good ones in an England shirt, and this is right up there for sure.
Okay, Hurricane no games no Etwaso Ireland etna Fiema Greece born 2-0. El League C no Latvia eche Faroe Island born 1-0. North Macedonia etna Fie eche Armenia born 2-0. El Honum El League D no Andorra and so High Emma Malta etoshe no so born 1-0. El Honum South America unim say World Cup qualification no koso Honum dia omo round robin not just say in the league format enye fediagro and draft our Estadio Metropolitano Roberto Melendez na chese 46,788 stadium capacity no na bebia abobe Colombia and Argentina and the game no share. So after 90 minutes of soccer hostility no na Colombia achichere kan mienu adiegu Argentina for atrema omo pribia etimo bako 25th minute mark and Jensen Mosquera etimi ewoso atena and efempo 48 minutes Nicolas Gonzalez and so etimi Kano Edema Argentina or my Bobo Konya Dima 60th minute mark James Rodriguez VAR penalty pow na washe second goal no Nelfin Puru wina no Ediama Colombia or my Bobo Kono games no etwaso South America World Cup qualifiers nimo Chile etna ho Emma Bolivia etoshe no so ebono 2-1 Ecuador eshe Peru 1-0 who else Endo Valencia enetimi enya the only goal of the game 54th minute mark and a Branton etimi also atenano elho Venezuela etna fie and Uruguay ekotie obia entimi ampre boy friend ball Antonio Young Quatrem uko World Cup qualifier table numa after 8 games no say ena hyehyɛpono no esifa etie elho Argentina hurejira konkon 18 points plus 8 goals Colombia at a second 16 points plus 4 goals Uruguay at a third 15 points plus 9 goals Ecuador at a fourth on the table over 11 points plus 2 goals Brazil at the fifth our 10 points our 1 goal Ronaldinho Edika say also Pomo our Kwenya Senina so yan dash quick na yanko World Women Under 20 World Cup egu so echegu our Colombia yehuramo our round of 16 Ghana de yedikan efrimu data and the games ni bi ebetiato our Estadio El Campi our Bogota Brazil and Cameroon at the burning 9:30 p.m. and a game no basso our Estadio Olimpico Guerrero ɛwɔ Cali Colombia Spain ɛne Canada ɛnso ɛde bɛbɔ ni 9:30 p.m. a ɛnyɛ fɛdi agorɔ yɛmfa stories mmienu wei ɛnto dwa na yɛnsɔre ɛyɛ so na ɔhene Pampo Brenya ɛntoa so ɛmfa ma Manchester United akakye ɛna makɔdi ɛnɛ yi nti ɛba ne sɛ 3 players the next summer no ɔmbɛtumi agya ɔmo kwan ama ɔmakɔ sɛ ɛfisɛ ɔmo contract no bɛ expire. Christian Eriksen, Victor Lindelof ɛna efi mpono Johnny Evans saa mmeranteɛ mmiɛnsa wei Manchester United mpanimfoɔ kyerɛ mu a sɛ next summer no ɔmo bɛtumi agya ɔmo kwan na efi mpono ɔmo atumi akɔ. Ike Gundogan wonim sɛ last season ɔbɔ ɛde ma Football Club Barcelona kuntu hwane pepraw ɛma aberante no etumi asan ba n'akyi esi akan ɛde ama Manchester City boboko no nanteɛ ɛba ne sɛ aberante no kɔpie mu ɛyɛ Football Club Barcelona no Andre ter Stegen ɛna Robert Lewandowski mmerante no ama Ike Gundogan n'ani ankyɛ koraa ne nyinaa ka bi ɛna aberante no atumi abu n'akete ma wasan ba n'akyi esi akan ɛde ama Manchester City boboko no yɛbɛgyina sansɛm wei so na yɛde amano ne nsɛm no nyinaa asi.
May I say, all right, if there's any player I'm happy for this international break, we are by Hurricane playing your 100th cap for England now with me about Brits.
Yeah,
you know what's all say a goose or a kai in his career.
Yeah,
Joy, interesting for you.
We share Hurricane ne career with England now. I think that Wabobra in terms of goals. Any even as the captain of the national team, two World Cups, our captain Argentina, England, Edioma Kodinano, the minimum Abrantiano, Ediomeduno, the quarter-final stage, and I feel 2 European Championship, Hurricane, a captain England, Edia Kodinano, Ninano, back-to-back finals, what the ne brand tunes and I think that in terms of their achievement with the national team no he will be up there with the very best intimate na say enutina na Jim Carragher mo ene Gary Neville mo eso jagu no so a na wonyan so to be edemanium no why the 100 games and our ball edema the English national team na enye we are utumi eboche even the captain's armband no enye minim for the last 30 years minim captain wa bo armband no the England a qualify akọ 3 FIFA World Cup tournament into Hurricane betumi esa achievement no in 2026 so adia aka se obeya nkasa ono ankasa as a player no he is still waiting for the first silverware in football like this year no Hurricane ensa betumi akasanka last year omo finished second in the German Bundesliga nanka omo betumi abo the German Super Cup no match but with England Abrantiano has been very very successful and meka successful obi beka say adenti ena eno na me say asamoja amonje trophy ba Hurricane na ono nso NG trophy no why success wo hwe aman no mienu a omo mienu no efrimu bana in terms of history of winning trophies no very different the history of England in winning a trophy and the history of Ghana in winning trophies no enye pa say the boy Abrante FM Hurricane abaso now Enra Man United fans are more Ghana monfa Andre Onana nyefi Enra Zimbabwe and Cameroon boy 2025 AFCON qualifiers now game no goalless now we share reception Man United fans was Zimbabwe Edema Andre Onana na say especially ni obi ba so mo so madwen for Brantino because Andre Onana ne stardom anything na Man United fans edono no enye fidi yakoya me say United fans o mo Ghana any UK pe NMP Andre Onana say now to Victor Osimhen yabo international break no yabo wi October yebesamba now and some Mikel Obi ebe to dwa on inside scoop no about Victor Osimhen transfer no say earlier reports about Bonten say adikodentia Victor Osimhen went to me make move no MVP mu Chelsea and he say Okacha Chelsea 24 say obeje £500,000 every week. And any reporter eba bontia let's say dodo na omu etumi esopa no ye papa. Nemo dia odi aba abonten Mikel Obi edi aba abonten say enye no kre say Victor Osimhen demanding £500,000 a week edi free Chelsea for so we Chelsea fan.
Me share video na me hu so kasa madwen me say hu say me be need come about the na Obi edi Jackson nyina is because
agenda
he was creating a very unpopular Jackson to pave the way for Osimhen to come through. So it was that same conversation about me say so now he's become the spokesperson of Osimhen.
Enti Osha Onwan Kasa editu Joseph offer Chelsea penny for on the transfer deadline day. The person who is in charge of Chelsea's air negotiation, Ebano air player transfer, Ansana, Todd Bolly, any Baghdad, Ebali Mubebemuno, Nipa obey initiate air first contact, also three phone friends. Osimhen no day, and apparently Ekodu baby and I say Napoli mo and a transfer fee according to Mikel Obi the narrative no Edebano which is also very different from what Sky Italia and so a report here even on the transfer deadline they say adekodentia entumi ama omo insecure deal no Obi na ni wage bill Mikel Obi nso chema Osimhen was 100% committed to come and then play for Chelsea, but nyoma baku mienu bi and amadew no ankomo, but it's not wages on the part of the player. Any do tuja. But Jose Mourinho said this year on Osimhen ekosi ni the Turkish league mo and odi ato odi nsembia to me say Osimhen dive too much. On say ko bisa say Drogba name Osimhen similarities because among forecast Osimhen is the next African Drogba and also David Drogba no name on dive Osimhen there
sure pass Drogba and dive
so
Mukai Sadewi
yeah
before the time I know I see on dive
say Mourinho no I say or can be a gum and the rivalry between Fenerbahce and Galatasaray. Last year they beat them by a point. Galatasaray beat them by a point to win the Turkish league. And Mourinho Asha say ginger the interest in Turkish football and no any summer Obi and me person
Press.
I'm worried for Brazil.
Sir.
World Cup qualifiers, Ebeya Brazil for no meto Carlo Ancelotti in free contract in more Real Madrid no more contest. One shot. Okay, Argentina mumuna the last day of the qualifiers and
what Brazil before the 2002 World Cup.
So yes.
You have to take Romario.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
qualify.
And scholar we say qualify so on fanenko. They can Ronaldinho course World Cup na omkoji.
Obeka ahead of 2018 Argentina it took that special night. I think it's a Messi ball breeze on that night. And they qualify and I'm worried for Brazil hene. Me baby are issues in the world and I think it's coaching.
I would think the quality not drop it significantly.
Obi and quality
no the quality there quality
no compete no
quality na there.
Don't look at it from that.
Colombia quality say.
Don't look at it from that perspective. The set of American qualifiers is so difficult.
Yes,
the teams need Lawson to be able
yes.
And the dynamics. Boko Venezuela on trim you need superior quality, you need game changes to win that game. Bolivia or Chile, for instance. And yet, look, some of the teams are very loaded. But because every time Brazil and Argentina was superior quality, they're able to sail through every time. But if you come American born and say, I should tell you, because American football, could do. The Brazilian team are in but quite a bow. And then quite a bow of team. Anthony Muyafra woman. It shows that quality has dropped significantly.
You see, who can't quality? The reason why I disagree.
Rodrigo and strike
the reason why I
first year both strikers are from Brazil.
The reason why I disagree with that is me, I'm looking at their quality and I'm comparing to nations. That is the quality. That's how I will compare. Because look, Brazil until apart from the 202 World Cup qualification, you can't want some CCR. Every qualification, with 3-4 games to spare, no one qualify you. With 3-4 games to spare, no one qualify that. So this time around, I don't think say your quality number from omunya coach or fitting into their system no, and the players na ewo they've all the time managers are footballers no and also quality na the crop of players no mo and they are able to get the best out of them. The audio call just the last World Cup your friend Tite and said Tite one sheda nye adwuma bia with the one building team bia with that national team call a year 2022 a year World Cup no eno ana aba ho ripple effect ana aba only say players are across Europe and Brazil players are across Europe no enye se sabiu enye ye die ya ebi motititi bench ya e from omo bebu no omo even Lucas Paqueta okay onye so ojira mu West Ham obode bia his quality is not in doubt enti Argentina okọ Barcelona ho okọ Brazil ho ontimi mo Rodrigo yi woka so on a strike mo mu at Real Madrid is a game changer
but so where you go to guy
but I get it but in a game I Diamond he's proven to be a game changer. One of
the Champions League semi-final, quarter-final,
back-to-back seasons. So
no, but I'm saying that for a Brazil team at the name of old, no, you're talking about players who are giving you 30 goals a season, 20 goals a season. Today they are talking as Rodrigo, Gabriel, Sumona. They are not players who have shown us over time. Say, I'm going goals to draw.
No, but no, and near qualifiers.
No,
I'm saying, say, Anthony
the board that knows how United. They don't bench. Brazil, your friend.
Oh, this collab.
No, I'm saying that he's playing with the Brazilian team.
I think said the last 3 collabs.
But your friend Brazilian team.
No, but that was time now. No, me cut time before free ayas. Oba United. When you have 2 collabs,
but it shows you that he's part of the team.
He's been with the team for. He's been with United for almost 1.5 seasons. Yeah. When you're 2 collabs, and Brazil. No, we can check. No,
I'm saying that these are your players playing for Brazil.
No, the American.
In some parts, these players will not even first 30 common count.
No, you are talking about different generations.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that, and yet, now, so are you telling me, say Colombia? Quality in their team, national team than Brazil.
So I'm trying to show you how low some of the teams are.
In terms of quality, and we Argentina free South American teams no quality as in Brazil. But they are so mind is the reason why their situation is very boring. I think they need a coach that can get the best out of these players and fix some issue now abano. That is what I'm saying. But aside that, look, when Colombia, Chile, Paraguay, Venezuela, quality in their national team than Brazil. Yeah, that one I disagree. But Chelsea supporters on hene. Kamia say the Mikel Obino, among person betting and no Kasakura ho.
Gary never moved any bit.
But you see, I have issues with Nkrofo. Even Joe Okra can be an pay. Gary never mo any Jimmy Carragamo. The so sometimes I'm surprised. People are surprised with analysis. Any said the criticizing players.
Footballers, pandits. There's some look at them one budget.
No, but are you saying say omunye di obi aye ni bi?
No. No.
They make can say
they don't run the players down.
You run the players down.
Say they are making a name out of the club. That they've taken a boy and say, "Hey, we will piece it every time."
Yes,
and that's our claim to fame. Is that what you're saying?
No, but you see, you just mentioned say they run players.
They run players down.
Mami, two examples.
A typical example.
Gary has apologized to Magua, for instance, for targeting him. He is apologized to him for targeting him.
Targeting him how?
He was unfair to the player because every time a player made a mistake, he took him to the cleaners in his own words.
Yes, but certain no your mistakes,
But I'm saying that they were well.
The point is that he's apologized, but it doesn't change the fact that
you don't get the point. The point is that he could have said it better in his own admission.
Yes. Everybody could have say, oh, and how can he say, na so yeni. You na yetna ha. Ekasa obi frewa o si o sanka how can he say ya. Anka
but any say atoa so.
Atoa so say.
Any say atoa so
because enti so what are you expecting? So Kotena Sky Uncle Kanden.
No. You see, enyo no kwa na enyo mo na eye pandit o. Ejimo no mo ye no. Eye right. Oyebi. We criticize players. Yeah. But Argentina Arsenal fans enter getting no. Because we decided say and Ian right how can I say me anytime be a all year Arsenal game or can or see we yes some of them they are old players so they sit on radio and TV but they see themselves as part of the clubs. It's the reason why the views that or you measured and or you measured because we see the great Ian writer or criticizing players. Just hold on, Joe, hold on. Just that or you measured. And don't say Gary Lineker and I say Gary Neville and I say Jimmy Carragher. You expect them to be measured to say the Ubiayeno. Then what will be the difference between Omo and Omo Jumano?
But is there a competition?
No, it's not a standard. It's not a competition.
No.
My views about Obi. Any your views about Ovino. It will not be the same.
That's not what I'm even thinking or saying. Nobody's saying they should act the same way. But what the fans are saying is that sometimes, as a former player of the club, I will be there. I'm a former player. If player could crisis, you should understand and even understand the players better than an ordinary fan sitting on TV talking. There's a higher standard on you, a journalist, for instance, you journalist. As a man who can, hold on, a higher T, as a man who can, there's higher standards on us than will be a free on the phone, Akasa. Some the higher standards on a former player, I will care about the player. There are some standards.
See how I will analyze issues is my prerogative.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody determine how.
Nobody is saying that.
The issues before me, how I digest the issues before me. So this issue of running players down, running which players down. This issue, and it's the same thing. Look, Mikel Obi the other day. Everybody, you could just see through it.
See through Gary Neville.
No, you could see through say or the Obi ba, and you saw running Obi down.
And they will see through it. But people always seem to Gary Neville.
Yes. You see, you mentioned the target players. I've asked you, say, so you are targeting. You are unable to mention any player.
There's a perception against those pundits say when it concerns an English player, one of their own, the thing they say is different.
So Harry Maguire.
I'm just talking about perception. That when it concerns them, they act differently. But when it's against players they don't like, players they don't like, they all say things differently. So those perceptions, an idea are more expanded, and former players should work on. That anything about Kisari player, there's a tag on you. For instance, Mikel Obi, even when Jackson had the Bonnet and Boo sees that and so the son or the baby and your fair. It is not a proper perception for people to have on you.
And you see,
it is not for people to say, man, Kawasem.
And you see, Abantiano.
Asma Mukin is the same thing on Arsenal Fan TV.
Yes.
It got to a point, people felt that Arsenal Fan TV became toxic to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Those are fans expressing their views. But even journalists criticize Rob for giving toxic fans opportunity to run down the club. But they are fans. They are entitled to their views. But when what you are doing is having a negative impact on individuals and the club, people will question it.
You see, Ohene. And I've said this thing, and I'll repeat it again. Me say, how I see issues and how I analyze issues is my decision to make.
Of course.
You can disagree with the American. That is your decision to disagree. But it doesn't. The fact that you disagree with me, and just said the American, wrong, and I say, wrong. So this issue of running players down, look, it is not right by me.
Right.
It doesn't. Because there's no justification to. You cannot even mention names of players they run.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
You said you asked me.
They don't run any players down. They criticize players. They have views on their performance. That is what they are paid to do. Almost sorry, Juma. They said their players are Jina Park, so Bobo, I'm almost sorry, Juma. So that issue, look, Vito Osimhen, any Jackson. Look, me, Makawa Hada, say Vito Osimhen, say only 2 seasons. Napoli no baby any who bet me replicate this from Libya.
Okay. Joe, 1 minute my special answer very quickly.
Obi. Mikel Obi issue with Nicholas Jackson no. Chelsea fans no. Problem is say I say who at the papa bia Jackson. No man Jackson no. Because Chelsea fans no as you say Jackson wasteful all right. But a player for the first time in his career, all bought as an arrowhead. You said Nicholas Jackson, or what be a real no, no leading the arrow lines, no bought as a left winger. And oba a club, the club is struggling. Chelsea, oba 14 Premier League goals without penalties.
Yeah.
Let's note, Nicholas Jackson has 14 Premier League goals without penalties. Kopamo no Chelsea's top scorer no share about 8 penalties. And he said, Abrante, first time in the league,
scored more than Drogba in his first season.
No, 14 goals, sir. You don't constantly run that player down that he's not good enough.
That you mentioned the top striker. Right?
Yes. You see, so we need an improvement. And you see, Frank Lampard that criticizes Nicholas Jackson.
All right, sir. A top striker, compare Osimhen to Jackson. One is the top striker, one is not.
No, even
it's a fact.
It's not a fact. How's it a fact?
It's not a fact. Osimhen has had only one top season.
Now, what I'll say.
No, Mr. Ontimi. But no interest. Ontimi share plus 10 goals, 14 no share no. Chelsea ho.
But there's no guarantees.
What is no guarantee? He's a proven goal scorer.
He's not a proven goal scorer. He's not a proven goal scorer. He's not a proven goal scorer. He's not a proven because once, only one season.
Jackson was not proven. That is not proven. Osimhen had a good season. You know, I can say Osimhen is a good striker. He's a good player. Compare the two, no, Osimhen is better than Jackson.
So that's what I said.
But I'm saying that you're a proven goal scorer. That's why I know. 2 different players are consistent. He's not. And your point is that why the ones want to mean you point? No. I'm saying that you can make the case for Jackson. You can make the case for Osimhen.
No,
that's necessarily running Jackson down.
That season, no, Napoli, it was exceptional.
Yeah.
That season America said, on to me, yes, exceptional season with any other club. It was basically because the momentum was with Napoli. That season, exceptional on to me, and say. On to me, my Chelsea. Plus 20 goals. See,
it's possible. Let me give you the figures. Victor Osimhen in his entire football season, only one season, and I watched more than 20 goals. Osimhen is not an elite. That Osi he's proven. He's not. He is not. You are comparing proving with Jackson.
Okay, in that contest.
In that contest, no, you don't get contest. Get the contest right. Get the contest.
And you don't determine the contest.
No, I don't determine the contest. I know what I said. You don't determine the contest. I know what I said. You don't determine.
He hold me down, and I'll forever be grateful. You know, since you show me to soccer bet, I see great. Talking of good cash outs, fast payouts, high odds, and total odds accumulation. Bro, it they go on for this side. Charlie, that be high for day. I be you know that. Bro, soccer bet they do the most. Then my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose. SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games, and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Read your Bible, pray every day.
Happy Bible Quiz 2024. Asamba Bio. Happy Bible Quiz. Would you say winning Bible no yepa? Winning dear, I watch a crunkunumo. Would you say a concan yepa? Would you say obey to me any afrobinum edia tassel? Esia kind, I watch a crunkunim diemu, adding kunimuana. We aya quenya cassia, I had mamu. Ye cradwe, Nafa Hombra Beshesa, and Nija Jumedi, Disia, a semumu, said the Bea Bessa Tree and I pay on your coupon. Happy 98.9 FM. Ya tons are fret and sorry, any obibiara what did you say? The name dear our Bible and I said crunkum. A conkin, some fun home rameshe 2024. Happy Bible Quiz numwe. E masa akonye empa honko. So baba so wonim de e wotre kunkun mu ahwe. Na wo senya chede akakraka e de aka ho. Bomodia, brabe chro udi e. Na fa ho brabe she Happy Bible Quiz numu. Na be chre wonim de awo e wotre kunkun mu e. Obi biara na niji ho no. Obetimi aba be fan the form. E wo Happy 98.9 FM. So pentremu bia. Bomodia fretete fa ho mai 0245 957852. Happy Bible Quiz. Knowing Christ. Happy FM. Nimdia. Happy FM. Any Jenkwa.
Happy Bible Quiz. Knowing Christ.
It's time to relive the golden age of African music. Come and enjoy live performances from Adani Best, George Gerard, Ochemi Kwame, and Yvonne Chaka Chaka. Happening live on Saturday, October 5th, 2024 at the Grand Arena Dome at 6 p.m. Tickets, 450 Ghana Cedis single and 600 Ghana Cedis double. Purchase tickets on Ego Tickets and short code *713 *33 *20 hash. Airport Shell, YFM Legon City Mall, Silverbird Cinemas and Global Media Alliance. Table reservations, call 020-2222-095. African Legends Night is powered by Global Media Alliance and supported by Silverbird Cinemas, E-Productions, and Perception Management International. Media partners, YTV, Happy FM, City FM, YFM, Ghana Web, MX24 TV, Amayal Deborah, Daily Guide, BNFT, Channel 1 TV, ZFM, Oman FM, Net2 TV, The New Finder, and NYDJ Live. African Legends Night, celebrating music of African origin.
Photo from the suit, special man, I trust it. The special one, man of Usapia. Oh, bra.
Oh, bra.
Oh, bra.
Oh, bra.
Okay.
Na ye kona fe ye mamun sam awro yetimi ede ago na ene hitini efri so pa na eba na enya sam keto isa sam dodo na so ewe fie esi etimi edigo se unim se ansa na makokra de okura me podium pagya me si wo no high sense so we catch us say na so ye no say ye chest freezers ahoro and air conditioners ahoro me patch smartphones and air sound system water dispensers and microwaves blenders and rice cookers ahoro de me patch electronic gadgets ahoro wo hia ofie betimi aboa ni nyina no me patch wona so ye and ode abego say chapo na nigisem ene se eboa ema anyinam kanea no etete ne ma so a ema ne nkopi eno ache no so no ebo wo forma se de osika sem sitie bia wo bowra high sense aso ya me patch no kwesem ne se obetie nya bibi ato ede afri nti bomade na ko waso ya wato apete wo man mu nyina tiemi oba enkran East Legon Kisiman Achiwata Mall North Industrial Area and afenso Opera Square me bacho ene okopiemo tudu Dansoman La Paz West Hills Mall and Broadcasting Kaswa Pachona Junction Mall and Afe Community 1 Ewatema Community 25 on so betimi ehwo mo ene tiemi ofi enkran ugodu Kumasi Mall no and afenso adum oboho afi ahimbronum ewatafo so no obetimi ehwo mo ehwo mankasim takwa and afe oboase kofodia ene ho nyina no okwa wasoe no afesunya atronia station wana me ba chobe wo mtachiman ena tamalenso no okwa high sense asoe ni bi ho ene omo ebo ho de honestly me catch us via Facebook Instagram and after Twitter and as X no ena YouTube ho no okwa ohun yema ni nyina no esan ego e bia opeso di nkomo foforo bia for 0302550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people anano ena ekoba ne say ye lusu to Angola na Black Stars asem na meken ene ye dane ho ekopie mu far away Bekani Stadium ewo Morocco ya ene neutral grounds ene Niger ekoba Afcon qualifiers for 2025 ewo Morocco no na no ene ekoba ne say ye ball match ni nyina ewie ye no na je say yakon atipenko na Ghana for no kresem dodo na ebu fui pa say omo hwe say de omo si ball ene say de si koy na bibia ne we che say empono na ani bre wo mu na no ene nra ohene brenya bampo etena gwamu a ya frɛ Henry Asante Chunya ne di nkomo ne yibsas openi ne Casanos openi said ya bo 4 matches 2 motimi awini mabo draw and afensu mo lose na ohemu a 4 ni nyina na kamia esem modemo no ewo form na ede nti na ekoba sa ne qualifies no so ehu kakra wom ewo Ghana ha anase empo no Africa bo eye qualifies na ya na edin pa na enye easy sa enti abrebia no se edru sa bre ya na ewuhia ene se ene eden ena ade bewuram na nyese bia wo mo eheda osia na dru ba bia ehu kakra ne eye fear of not qualifying also eka ho
to a year for na career about me about our way. The team believe that just as we lost to Angola, we can equally go to Angola. And just as we were held by Nigeria, we can go to Sudan or Angola as well and pick a point. It looks quite scary at the moment. 3 points for Angola, 3 points for Sudan, 1 for Ghana, 1 for Nigeria. We have an opportunity to play at home in October. We have to win and catch up. At this point, we are not even thinking about Angola who are because you know 1 game into me close, but you Sudan 1 game. Angola will play Niger back to back. We have a lot of focus and cost our mind. What we know is that we have to take the game 1 game at a time. Our next game is against Sudan, that will win, and then we play Sudan again away. We have win, and one possible. No, that year hasn't come up at all. It is still in our hands. We can win all your 4 remaining matches and still qualify. Before we went into the game against Mali and Central African Republic, I'm sure that we were not in contention. But after that 2 games, we are back in contention, and today the narrative has changed.
We sawa to say the calculation na do so you win ni akoyese ni akobo draw ni akofa we ni no ne adia ewom badma me for to just say adia area ho ne say anhwe ya ne matches na ebo no home ya tia mo say CAF anopoya officially or betu just say babanyara ago prama no so na ye boy no e kamia say enye fit for purpose nti o man kasa enye na afi o mo hwe enye wonwuma no ye latest aye tipaye kase pa e de ama Black Stars on Ghana Football Association ene omani nyati Bayara and pay calf and some of the Ababeto Aboteno. Now, here to us on Henry Asante Chum, our Kazamafo, which I say, coaches Namafo Bisas, the Jumano Crass and Kuyu, and I Hilibria, and the new Ramanos, also Saudi, what is our mouth for Kikano so, or Henry Okana and Ocredi, and Nelson, or also any preface, will be intimate Trudeau and Matua, and I know that Jaya will be entering a Catholic more than Pope. It will no Casaro Bobby, and was I coach, and come here, say Jumana Wotino, winning pa, na na ama eniema esisasa
You always have to know, say, you are responsible for results. And he's not naive. He knows that he is responsible for results. He knows it takes a lot of courage to take a team as big as Ghana, and for that matter, the Black Stars. And during his time, he played under different coaches. The expectations are high. The ordinary Ghanaian walking on the streets expects any team to call game one, or reason, any factors. Does not matter to the ordinary Ghanaian. All we know is that Ghana is a strong team. Whether you have the materials or not, the fan expects the team to win at all costs in every game, in every tournament. And just as you said, if you go into 2 games and you pick only 1 point, definitely your technical acumen will be in sharp focus. It will be raising doubt over auto competence around the side. Now, enough tangible reasons are. It is within his right. It is within the person's right.
ɛno ɛyɛ Henry Asante Twum na yɛtoa so ɛna nnora yɛmfa asiwa ne yɛbisabisa ɔmo abɔ bi da ɛsiane sɛ sɛ yɛpɛ ɛyɛ kyene a yɛnkɔfa ɛyɛ kaida bi yɛbɛfa ayɛ bi afo ɛsiane sɛ ɔno wayɛ bi ɛde aboa amanfoɔ ɛno nti no Augustine ahemfo yɛkɔ wɔden bɔno anwummerɛ no na yɛ sɛ sinti kɔre yɛ kyaskele wɔ wampudu no nso ɔno nso kye no after ɔhene ɛyɛ brenya awia no anaasɛ anɔpa no ne ɛyɛ retwitwe nkɔ na obisa sɛ adwuma wudie nyinaa no mɔbɔ 4 matches ne adeɛ na 2 ni deɛ keke ka ho Black Stars no wo abobi da wo hwɛ sɛ deɛ sikɔ so ɛyɛ 4 matches na deɛ tie ne sɛ ɛyɛ 2 halves na sɛ woyɛ coach anaasɛ wodi team no mu sɛ deɛ ɔyɛ sɛ wonya abokyɛ na ahwehwɛ team no mu na ahwɛ ɔhaw ankasa a ɛwɔ team no mu a ɛyɛ sɛ wode yɛ nsiesie ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom na ɛno ɛna Augustine ahemfo the Black Stars ɛyɛ 4 form anaasɛ ɛyɛ form ɔmanya ɛnyɛ no sɛ na ɔkyerɛ ne nsɛm mu.
These 4 matches, we can say that we've always had 2 halves of the game. The first half performance is different from the second half performance. And I think that is the area I also now the reasons why it is a balance. What I've learned more, I think they feel a bit too cautious, and maybe we are a bit afraid to open up. I don't know the coaching tactics there, but what I've 4 matches is what I've seen, because Mali, they were 2 DMs. Central African Republic, same. Kumasi match, same. And it was Thomas Partey, I think Asimero, if I'm not wrong. And then second half, we were leading. But we brought Elisha Usu on. Come and do what? To come and defend the 1 goal. I was said. What we are doing, I beat me as a son. Individually, the players are good. Individually, 1-1-1, because if they are performing for their clubs and they are performing well, why is it that you with the same performance? How to blend them together is where we have to look at and try to improve on.
We and some Augustine him for former Black Stars player. Etimi added to Eja. Na yet was no yanko ene obi kasafa a Black Stars technical team no. Na wo abobida. And what share matches now and also all can the asemo.
And share videos so far. Now, analyze it. Now, share how best they can remedy the situation. They see, they have 4 matches so far. They are the technical men handling the blaster. If I were them, we'll watch all the 4 matches. Our job is to assess before we even select. Assessment, I know see a scout. So you are assessing what you have done so far. After 4 matches, let's sit down as a technical team, including all the physiotherapists and all of them. Let us watch and see where we are not getting it right. See if we can do something about it going forward. I think we can give them like 6 so far, because we won 2, we drawn 1 and lost 1 in terms of the results that we've had. In the whole years, I'm surprised. I said, about 70% or so, or 65% about. The results in the bad. And it is not the results for now, because Ghanaians are talking about. Let's assess and see that our commitments are all will be committed. Then a bit I found one when I was a mission, metro locally. No man should say the local players in the metro format. I was a bit to England, Eco I was Turkey, Germany. And this is the job.
We and someone Augustine him for the 2 jar. Now from one legend to another legend. Ajimambadu, one of the players are Michael Esiemo, a free mono, Obejina, yen 5 boy, Juma Pa. Na a fan goes near the end 6 no a boy Juma Pa. There is a Yasep Ketwa, a Bobia, or yet any man a Fata Edema Black Stars. No, in recent times, a name waiting a free mono, and I'm say, oh, and I do go money. Ajimambadu said, you see, Angola match, and go say, I'm pardon on your surprise. Say, Angola, say, Kwaya, boys, no fast, so ball, and almost so buy, or many brand normally, no, Nanyan.
But now Angola African Cup, here the youth quarter final. From there they went to Kosafa. No, we show more matches. Ghana group Pia or Pia, the share to them because of the parties I have. Kosafa, we should draw no more bra or move up margin of not the room. We possess the ball very well. We in that chance to see then we lost. Unfortunately, that ball I don't want to go. Have some skillful, talented players they can play, but the ball it doesn't go forward. Apart from that, the biggest idea with football is without the ball. Without the ball, where is our team? We don't say we can't 50 goals. So this is and right. It's better say you look at you when you start from there, Ghanaians will understand you. But the kind of team quality individually required, not saying we have what they are. I want to be fancy. Try after support a snapper back to stadium. You know, when you foot no more back here, you have a problem there. First, not Ghana, a good qualifier here. Ghana need
we as someone Imano Ajimambadu tournament editing to Dra. Nanaria was a Ghana. Your Wadibi and Kaya, a friend of identity was it gradually. Said your name, AC Air Corner said the AC born there. A come here as a Ghana, and she a Belusi identity in him or Bomono.
Near Groby, near Lucy, near Hana, but I have passion for football, and apart from that, I was last time we gradually we are losing our biggest identity as a country. I mean, before only individuals, politicians, normally only individuals, but I did a kind of problem, and I identity football because never be football. Gradually, we are showing that means we are going because it looks like the passion to play for the national team now is not there anymore because we feel quality play individually. Now, if they are not only the students, maybe I come and the money was the first schema. We are with me on my African Cup and my year or youth level now, what do you think? Now, you know, so you thought, okay, things are getting better. But when you came to Kumasi, you consider player back up a hat trick to Kumasi Sports Stadium. Now, that is fine. Not pressure will be too much here. You will eat the pressure.
I'm to just say from one legend to another. Asamoah Gyan, will be over Captain Ghana, Black Stars no ball born here pa. Now a baby Barcelona and I know a DMB. Womo sports infrastructures near DNA Facebook campaign. Team na kasa mo share for sports no or Bonidika on and right. And yet, one statement be about to Abontain. As a moja so no the statement officially about the Abontain say, "Omo de omo pass the omo de omo shame wo Ghana ha." And the kwan on for so develop talent. It has was say ho and no edi free buy. Enti we hwe said the tie no ampa and half so said the statement or the Abontain was say Mr. Asamoah Gyan, a vision for youth development through sports and philanthropy. They just say when it tell abom nyina say wono ekwan amfa so pie we ase ye obi abewo no sports development we no timi pie free buy enti nyade a wo to ne ma jeje mu nyade a oka political party bi a ama social media na Facebook Ghana for dodo na etimi enti ne ma bi ase yenda ne oda fe ye kopie mu nyame adoma kwasi ada Raja Casablanca toa Samatex Football Club CAF Champions League qualification no enenei abronoma kasama for edema Samatex Football Club ne no edi komano pay na misas the ekoko koyi the money Raja no hu ne say na mo beti edi nkuri say o Ghana football say kwan bia so Raja edi kese de Champions League ni memom womo ekoko mo agopama no so gidi say kwasiada emo be no nsia de na Ghana fo achi asem da obeti ahebo abronoma katechi ne nsem nie
in terms of CAF competition, the Raja Casablanca at all. But I don't know, team no brand on the field of play here. Yes, I'm at it. If you would say, which me cabo Ghana for Africa, so I read your first amateur. I read Argentina. Yes, Raja for the Sabatis accordingly. You have one match, and trust me, sir. Yes, I'm at it. Shredder everything. Which I showed up as soon as I could be able to the Ghana for you. And I'm what I really was opposite a big fixer. You have said of two owners, and you're not getting so aquam please called Piasso. So you two come to go from Ghana Binkuni. You go on what social good news just imagine and a few numbers who it's written, yes, Safari Valley, everyone, nah, that is trying to get a match. If you're trying to draw, the match, you know, if you go on what was a new, you say, I did this Ghana for some Bible commands to consider the other team that she, and they are more matching you. That's how that is everywhere that a chapter for.
we kwesi abrono makatachi ne nsama otimi edetu edwa ono kasabafo de masama chese so akra chi bu chese o maso ye ni injibia jede ne ono ma ahwe se 20 buses eno mo de ba bepie mu meche VIP buses no mo de ba bepie mu no ma hwe se empono supporters betia ba ye fio na fe ye fio ni nchemu Accra Lions abranti a ye fe no David Oduro anano ene ete se abranti wadane nani ede a chemu Barcelona B na no kresem se eno a omutimi pa ne ho ntoma ne no na abranti no ekasa se ekunimdie edema eye omai Ghana ene ewiase nyina obi oye Ghana ni bia isa se ono eye nipa ba ko a okwa akopiem Barcelona from that stage.
I'm very, very happy because getting this opportunity is not very easy, especially from Ghana here. So for me, I'm very happy. It's a history for Ghana. Being the first player to move straight through from here to Barcelona, it's a great news for Ghana. Especially where at Fadama, almost everybody wants to take a picture with me. Playing at my hometown, Oti region, when I was very young. And then we played a justified game, and then I got scouted by one of the white men. And then he brought me to Accra to join one of the teams called the Sideros. Yeah, so from there I started playing from the juvenile side, and then I got promoted to the senior side, which is the Division 2, and then from there I moved straight to Accra.
Someone otimi editu dwa yenyina semo yenyina so na fe yemfa yemma nsem no etimi simi ka say high sense bra na so ye oba eniama pa ye yusu no fi a electricity ne refamu bia eno aduane ye bibia no meso watete so hwihwihwihwi pa ommiamia ne edoso nkran ha kumasi ena afi tamale takrade eye hohoi kuforodua ena mepacho eye sunyan so atechima tamale nyina no betimi ahu omo 0302550000 high sense as everyday prices for everyday people yema mu nsem no ohene bampo bunya mediasi
Charlie, I stress. Oh, senior, what be the issue? Bro, another one caught happen again. I nearly get them this time. Charlie, the over 1.5 messed me up. Oh, Charlie, sorry, but wait, you don't get refund for your loss? Nah, bro, that thing's have day. You hear so before? Yeah, so...
Alright, wait there, Tim Fantam, you can manage briefly now, former player of the Ghana Premier League, a player or GD Pa, Ghana 14 in Kache, and I pay ABD and come on. Branson Libedin come in say friend Tuah Khamis. I go there where DB pa. Tuah, good morning.
Good morning.
Masala pay via bako there. Wow. Now we Ghana for to catch you. To catch papa. Oh, say. Majoko say.
Hello.
Metonka.
Ghana for me.
Oh, okay. When the air was say and I pay aton catch say Ghana for you so aton ko happy 19.9 FDS so.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Such a delight. Mo share Ghana Premier League ni bi mo fie no ekwenim kakra de edi wenye de be di fufo edi amawo Tuah Khamis. Na Tuah say me safe nko be bi say e odi ankasa ene no ana. We de wenye akonya ekyirem e odi ankasa no ana.
Tuah Khamis no e odi ankasa. Na mi ya de woman Tuah Khamis.
Wow. Na era mi odi commentary na de bruta.
Yeah, actually and yet Tuah Khamis and the pronunciation in as a away some of the journalists.
Ooh.
Tuah Khamis, Mohammed Tuah Khamis, the Arabic name.
Mohammed
Tuah Khamis.
Barahamis.
Tuah Khamis, yeah.
Oh.
Mohammed Tuah Khamis, yeah.
Hey, and I bet cow so. Wow, this is very interesting. But not unyen krimoni, and now dear from one side sense of being krimoni.
Yeah, Kremoni and Kasa.
Oh, okay. Right from bed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Let me
okay.
say, not even 50-50, but
100%.
100%. Yeah, my dad, my mom, my family, everybody's Muslim. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Muslim background. Yeah.
Yɛnhwɛ baabi a wohyɛ aseɛ ɛfiri na first of all yɛwɔ he tí wọn bá kyɛ gyina yie ma mi na ghanafoɔ nti oye na asɛ line no mu nyɛ koraa. Oh, but yɛwɔ Medina Zongo but wokɔ nyini wɔ Agorɔ Nyakurom.
Yes, Agorɔ Nyakurom, yeah.
Wow, interesting. Na wohyɛ wo bɔɔbɔ ase wɔ he?
Bob, then Mishasio, our Gunanya Chrome, Medina, Achim, Agogo, and Tachim, Agogo, okay. From school, Palm Secondary, Holy Quran, you know, I'm in Bob before I moved to Liberty and other.
Oh, you go secondary school at Palm?
Yes. Palm Secondary.
Wow, more interesting. Enti obo bia was achima eye agogwa na obi pimo eye Liberty. O transfer to Liberty no, how did it come about? There na obi pimo Liberty.
Okay. Come again.
Now I'm say your transfer to Liberty no, eye there CMA obi pimo Liberty.
Mr. From yeah boy, your parents saying Valco economy and academics or whatever. But after the school, Madam for your friend of Pele, Kofi Debra Pele, yeah, to call him Pele, from Agogo. There is going on at the family called Sport 10, which is 10 Sport 10. St. John's. So I don't know the family from Agumanya from and I call Sport 10 network. So ne papa no know me. On of US of international, very good man. So he saw me, he took me as his son and take good care of me and then he threw it and on the call Liberty. So I went to try out in Liberty and all of a sudden everything started on the HO. Yeah.
Wow. You say around more time no call Liberty and now I'm Shebi anyhow. So that talent, good Liberty, talent ketwa. You were not scared or Uncle Soman say he be a for me.
No, I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared because me and Kwarani yeah, my kwan were Aguna from my papa didn't come Medina, or didn't come Medina, Nicobo, pound sterling, no coach, your friend pound sterling, Nicobo, ball. One day there's a football match by a call and against Rock FC and Liberty, but then I was a kid. Okay. So I able to join the supporters bar to dance and I am the first time I'm in dance, Until I share match, now my brothers me and be so airborne. After all, our first account. So the first day I'm in Liberty Park, and I make a channel say no until when I Liberty, So there I even swear to God that I will play Liberty. Me catch them say me Liberty, but then me Liberty. So after the Samba fear Medina back to Nyako, me found Kwapam Secondary some years back, then and I'm going to more Liberty. So me kai say I'm Yako and Liberty, so it happens. So I believe whatever you ask God, whatever you tell him, he listen to you and he fulfill your promises.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So eventually, when you Kunya club after the trial foul, how was the experience?
It was great. Imagine little kids from village enjoyed premiership, enjoyed playing with the big players. Players that you may see on television, players that you be hearing their names on radio, and all of a sudden you had the opportunity opportunity to play with them is a great privilege. You know, I was so happy, so excited to be with this Ghana Premier League before.
No, okay. But before everybody betting, now what to call Kwabana?
Yes, played national under 17. Okay. After national under 17, there was clubs like Kotoko, House of Brook. I played top four. I call it top four for Liberty Professional.
Okay.
Okay. So I did well. I played well. Now the whole Liberty entire club team did very well. So I had the opportunity to join Kotoko, House of Brook, and Pando Art of Lion. Okay. And this great man, Mr. Victor Hiapo. Victor, I salute you, sir. Wherever you are, may Almighty Allah bless you. I appreciate you, sir. You're one of the best, Mr. Victor. So all of a sudden, he wanted to make Togo, you know. Now they said, Mebo Pando Art of Lion. But make Togo Krampo with big hotel in the for almost 1 week or whilst Kotoko, Liberty, Alhaji Sly, and some of Liberty. I'm also sharing it then, Victor, Kotogo, Yeah, so there too, there's another team, Agaga want to take me, and Victor told them, no. It's a long story, eh? So
yeah.
It's a long story, but I appreciate Mr. Victor. I love him so much. I appreciate him. Yeah. So I came back, and I'm running the Mr. International. Okay. He is citizen in America, so he said no. Liberty wanted to pay 60,000 for him. I remember 50,000 back in the day. Huge man. So this man is loaded. He's a rich man, and he wasn't thinking of the money. He was thinking of my future. I have to be a better player. I have to be a great player. So he said, no, I have to send you to America. So he's the one did everything of the international. Then he took me to America to join DC United. Actually, it was Richmond Teachers. After Richmond Teachers, then I moved to DC United. Joined DC United, play a couple of seasons. That's what happened. But credit goes to my friend Pele. Yeah.
So it was from then you went to DC United and you came back to Liberty.
Yes, I played DC United before coming back to Liberty and joined Liberty from Liberty. Then I joined the national team on the 23 All African Games and this blah blah blah.
Oh, okay, but you went to America to play MLS. You came back. You didn't see say as a demotion. A lot of players when they come back, say as a level and trying to adjust and start all over again become very difficult for them. Did you have the same experience?
Yes, my own is not like coming back to start all over. My own is I listen to my bosses. The bosses that I believe so much, I trusted so much, which is my father, Haji Ibrahim, like that, and some of Liberty. I believe in them, trusted them when I was in Liberty, when I was a kid. They loved me so much. So when I left America and, they called me, they've been calling me that there's a huge opportunity that I have to, I have to come and they have to help me. Not everything I have to say, because this is there, so I don't have to vomit everything, So I listened to my bosses and I'm back to Ghana, and that's what happened. It's crazy, but it's one of those things in football, in life, you have to take some chance.
Yeah. And coming back to the local scene, you say was a good decision.
The motive wasn't to come and stay to play local league. The motive was to arrive to move me to other clubs, a club like Barcia or a club, some European clubs, But all of a sudden, it seems like what they planned didn't work. and you plan, God also plan. So they had a good intention for me, but all of a sudden it didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, okay. And you eventually joined Hearts of Oak in 2009.
After on the 23 All African Games.
So that was from the African Games now joining Hearts of Oak.
Yes.
Wow. Players move from Hearts Liberty to Hearts and said I'm out of place, but how supporters know how do they receive you?
You say?
Players move from Liberty to Hearts is not strange, but for you, how did the fans receive you? Say, from Liberty to Hearts of Oak.
Yes, I'm gonna know more. You share me that. I love them. One of the best clubs I ever seen in Ghana. Great half a book. So I'm looking at that, and I love the club. So I'm maybe two coin. So maybe I'm still they still like me. Until we move from Liberty to Hearts for only one season or two seasons. Yeah. And our house on beginning of the call is right from midfield, my boss is in the area and the call is right. On as soon as I go buy and I sound buy.
Wow. But money Beckham Chelsea, which 55-minute goal. I'm at the 80th minute who's on prior if it's a game not at the same.
Scoring goals are part of football. When you play exciting football, you should be able to score a goal. So Michelle go, yeah, of course, go. Every match should go. Every match should go because it's a goal and it's a beautiful goal, and that moment, I was so excited. And not just me alone, my colleagues and the coaches as well. Everybody's happy because it's a beautiful goal. Yeah.
And you got injured in the same game.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
But how did that make you feel? Say, my bad new car, my bad my
Okay.
But say, how did that make you feel? Say, about a new club, you started so well, what's your goal now? What's a Kupra?
It's part of football. Injuries are part of football. There's the reason why one has to pray very harder to stay out of injuries. Maybe be a catcher player. We shouldn't be selfish in our prayers. When you pray for yourself, pray your player. What do you can to pray for your teammate too, or your opponent, that they shouldn't get injured, because injuries are very dangerous. Injuries can destroy you. It's likely you can come back and play as well as you've been playing, or maybe you can never come back again. So, vampire also okay. Catch right now and say more my player be an emperor, because it's very hard. Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah, the thing I'm doing.
I say, Okobu Nemo Israel affect your career negatively.
Yes, of course. Affecting big time. Big time. I say, so almost 1.5 season or whatever. Yes, I'm not playing football, active football. I say,
Now, Sanji, what happened on that fateful day?
Yes, it's a long story. I joined a club called Apoptati back in Israel. The motive was I was moving to Zaragoza. Okay. Yeah. But my land, the playmaker over there had having a 6-month contract to move. I learned it from Peru or somewhere else, So I have to join this Israel team to play 6 months. After 6 months, then I have to move to Spain. So in this 6 months, to be honest, I signed contract. I remember I signed contract on Wednesday, and the following day, on Thursday, my leg broke. That's what happened.
Ooh.
Yeah, signed contract on Wednesday. The following day, my leg broke. Actually, there's a guy called Jonathan Asus. I remember his name, who's the captain of the club from Basia. To is half French, half Israeli. And there's a player who injured me called Rafi Dayan. So it was this guy, Jonathan Asus. I was battling the same position with him. And this guy is so good, so great player. So good player. But no one challenges him in his position. I came as a playmaker, but because he's so superior in the team, so the coach asked me to play defensive. So that if he's not there, I can able to know this injury issue. It was intentionally from the captain, because already the club divided into two. Because there's a captainship is with somebody. Captain and will be all Gal. So this guy came from France, Jonathan Asus, and they took the captainship and gave it to him. And all of a sudden, the team split into two groups. Everybody has his captain. So when I joined the club, they asked me to play defensive. So defense is not me, but I'm in a captain no, as a member of the junior position, Into my other side, or when I gotten somebody who would challenge the captain because, So that's what happened. So he gave this guy, according to the coach, is the coach who said all this in front of the players, that it was intentionally that from Jonathan, from Rafi Dayan to injured me, that the problem is something that they planned.
Wow.
They planned, and it came from the captain Jonathan Asus. This is from the coach.
And that eventually ruined your career.
Yes. That's what happened. And the coach name is Joval 9. He said this in front of the players, everybody. It was a plan to injure me. But I also took it in good faith because it's something that God already planned, that you injured. I'll get hit. So I have to take it.
But how did that affect you mentally? I sign a contract. The bigger picture was for you to go to Zaragoza, and then just after signing the contract. How did that affect your mental health and your psychology?
I'm a strong guy, very strong guy, and like I said, I'm a Muslim. I'm very strong. I always believe whatever happens in your life is God who, is God. No one can do anything except the will of Almighty God. He has already ordained that I'm going to get infected. I'm going to get injured in Israel. So when this happened, of course, you can't blame. Though he hurt me, but it's God who brought all this. So I'm very strong, and I keep on praying that I will come back. And I did came back a bit and play a bit before I stay out of football. Yeah, but it was very, very painful, very, very painful. And most important is when I signed a contract, that's what hurt me. Because I'm not I'm not illiterate, okay? One of my family members is illiterate. We're all educated, okay? I attended Palm Secondary. I'm educated, though I wasn't that well educated, but I'm okay. Okay, I can read, I can write. Okay, I understand too. So when these guys when the club brought the contract, they brought the contract in English. So I read the contract very well in front of my agent, and I signed the contract, and the agent signed. So when I got injured, when they injured me the following day, when I got hurt, and all of a sudden they went back and changed the contract and brought a new contract with Hebrew in Hebrew language, that I signed contract in Hebrew language. And I said, what is going on? Because I don't understand Hebrew. How will I sign contract in Hebrew, which I don't even understand Hebrew? You understand me?
Yeah.
That is what happened, that I signed contract in Hebrew. I said, no, I don't speak Hebrew. I can't read Hebrew. Why will I sign contract in Hebrew? So they brought English and I read and I signed. That's what happened. So it's something that they just mafia you in, mafia everywhere. So I have to stay there to take my insurance and whatever. That's what happened. These people didn't allow me because the insurance money is huge. I have to stay there almost like a season because there when you had an injury, the insurance takes a while.
Yeah.
So they said, no, I can't stay here for 1 year without playing. So they keep on forcing me to come back home. And Charlie.
So did you eventually get the insurance from the club?
Not at all till today.
Unfortunate.
Not at all.
Unfortunate. So young player be here and a pay now be a pra nothing or prepare some back and say what advice will you give that young player as even an older player with Prafina or back from injury?
Okay.
Then I said, for you, what you've learned so many lessons from it. So young player be here and a pay also Afina or recuperating from the injury. What advice will you have for that young player?
Yes, he has to be patient. Mostly when we have an injury, got injuries, we are not patient. We keep on rushing. We want the injury to go so that we can come back to the field. Not only we're going to waste the injury, we just have to relax and obey the instructions that the doctors gave it to you, the therapy. You should be able to rest well, take your medication, and listen. You should be very, very coachable. You should listen to the doctors and obey the instructions. That's what I can tell them. You should obey the instructions and follow the procedure. And they should make sure the therapy will be very, very good. When they had a very good therapy, and I believe they can come back to the field and play. But they should be coachable, they should listen and take their medication. Serious. If only they want to come back and play good football. But if you don't listen, you don't obey the instructions, I don't think you can come back and play. You will come back, but you cannot able to play as the way you used to play. You understand?
Very well. Yeah. Very well. Where in the corrupting the anti everyone is a Tuah Khamis. I'm saying you didn't come on from Liberty Professionals, a playmaker. Tuah, thank you very much for your time this morning. That's part for the conversation you've had with us this morning on Happy 90.9 FM. Okay. All right. We did that. I say, say it's for Money because already they be by Ache, and it's exciting. Say, any former Liberty Professionals player Eddie come on. Said Anthony say, AK breastfeeding. Good morning. I'm enjoying the show. As a folk, and Liverpool are winning this weekend. Pedro Medina Cruz say monitoring the best sports show live and clear inside Indianapolis Commerce Town, also Kesben Junction. So the way about Filippo Cabre Kasim or say Filippo, congratulations to the Three Lions of England and Hurricane for their victory last night. Greetings to Father One Cantona, my daughter from Pom Mansuachi, and Odiwi Swabano. But still Argentina is on top of the table with 18 points. So what's your problem? And also the way I respond to someone. Emma Willie say, good morning, we are happy. Congratulations to CAF for the ban of the Babaya Sports Stadium. I want to know if it's forever or temporal. Abefi Listo will say live from Antoine, okay, NSA, is disgrace to Ghana football, and the NSA boss needs to be sacked immediately. Professional Black wants to watching the show live inside Pig Farm. Starboy, I'm enjoying the show live, and Claire, and on to the way up. All right. If anybody didn't see, maybe if I call back, could be not young commissioner. Would you be afraid?
Yeah.
What do you go? Yeah, went to be so Mr. Would you be afraid? Hello? Hey, all right. Today, I'm now. Ufano kwe. Mr. Would you be afraid?
Yeah, we are.
Idiot, you.
Onitsha na michia Everaki ni Tuah Khamis. Yana the chairman of Facebook and Apedian I say Omonta and kind message. Oma with any politicians are Inimuna. A chiro ni won some advice against Fanayamun kind. Obo Philip Kofi Deborah, the friend of my shoe. The farmer every 5-6 years. But won't be there to a steady papa free. Or you'll be betting winners are especially footballers. Shatua are all kinds of some sort of free. I bet you be out with the app of Chinchina or Bo and the match with the air for the match or those airborne maybe a baby. There will be phobia study. Open your politicians, but to make you away and over the soon after four. Actually, you'll get a point. Yeah, think much back on the Abani Kappa by the Kappa.
Yeah.
Okay, in as I said, yes, and for the say, and for your commercial, why pitches are Akanino. Yafaka and Tokasu. It's me and year for my idea for next year, and after next 2-3 years, which me a part papa, I said, you making your boss. Why for your match and call Morocco, and money get and you.
Meso Meda say, wait, we don't can do we about say, was because Joseph Ado, they were Daniel Ado. I gave him a stint with professional football at Kenya Zakas in 2002-2003 season. Cheers. Coach, thank you very much for this one. Mr. Odin, be afraid free.
Mr. What you bring up, Bampu?
Yeah, tell me, Mr. Wa.
Let us say, but I'm so, of the other Papa, on our own kind. Not to say,
no, yeah.
The body I say, but I'm a mother on your social media. What are they? Yeah, the immobilier. You follow happy from a check. But as you did, a deep offense, it's your part, happy from Edema. And no one was what I did, and then I took up a beer, I was moving to a beer. Now, I heard it's 4, and 2 hold my most of the plus one, more Buama, and then you work with Yanama, or more, we get 10 to a monkan, or a football be that. I just said, what I say, what I said, the piano. A former player now, and I'm a born a guy number of the Capiano. Training, and yet my thing, and was a current players here. What I say, because and Samba, Oneo Samba of our Santiago, with Jama open, what I say, but to be no to move him. What I say, Sabina and some more money to room in Tarima, I am saying no American football. The first thing I'm saying, what the Munian 24, I guess for Mamma, who for a monkey, the Jabba Kama. Now, what you think?
Yeah, Mr. Olivia. Fanakola. Yoko. Hungry, sir.
Now, wow. Now, I'm refusing to me as a Yama contract, what kind of here? Now, what kind of what science na later they are not. Hey, now what say be your papa sir?
Now say mafia na Ghana football na mafia baby o.
Baby na only be one year abani e say October end me bobo Ghana.
October mo boy when you road trip to Abidjan. Honey. I want to say my NGO product with the NGO orange NGO mango NGO peach NGO apple lime aba on more the pop. It is like our day. Inti honsam enso don't go soft drinks very limited in the above do to free on 0244832286 0507878668 nani in the enkomo Sadiq Adams Obama na wa woda happy birthday to you bro let me shall be brave now to unkwandem Kejua enso na wa woda ye Kejua metu ka chu ni a metu ka wate Isaac Yansen na wa woda Isaac Yansen na wa woda na da so na I mean, shall be brave. All right, Mr. So KB, Edin Simpi, Ebertomo, Makramo.